Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Chimy in Finland. Today we are in the second day of Nina's distance learning, and if you are new here, my name is Chimy. I'm Indonesian living in Finland, and now I'm studying as a practical nurse here, so I'm a student. And during this distance learning or the self-isolation because of coronavirus, then we have everyone at home. So my husband is working from home, I'm studying from home, Nina is at home as well, and here is Nilo. Actually, Nino can go to the daycare, but I try to keep him at home just in case. And we have actually quite a kind of flu, so it's better like we are staying here. And what we are doing here, Nila is here. And what we are doing especially today, like my study itself, that I'm studying from home online, we use that kind of application where the teacher like sending us the material of the study by Wilma. It's kind of application, and then Moodle, I don't know what is in English, it's Moodle. And also we use Microsoft Teams, so usually I study using these three kind of things, and also WhatsApp. So we have WhatsApp group where we can share information about the student and between the student and also the teacher as well. So Wilma, Moodle, Microsoft Team, and WhatsApp we use for communicating during the online in my study. And then for Nina got the tasks from the teacher, usually always using Helmi or sometimes email, or depend on like what the information sending by. And usually Nina gets the schedule for the next days is like, for example, the first day I got it at night the day before, so I can prepare in the morning. And then during the during today and tomorrow we get it from the day before, where it has 2 days schedule, so I can organize what should I do and what our plan like that. So because I'm also a student and I'm quite busy also with my tasks during the distance learning, so this is actually quite good when the teacher sending earlier enough. And because now I have some day kind of free time, because I have study in the morning, but I'm waiting the teacher to send some email, and soon at 10 o'clock I have that kind of online, maybe using Microsoft Teams. So I need to make this one busy so he can do something here. We try to organize some kind of this course and train and bahagia. And this boy is trying to enjoy the time, and my husband is working in the other room because he just have meeting and now he just study normally. So we actually like we try to take turn to taking care of this one, because sometimes the toddler is not as easy as in front of the camera like this. But there is a time when he wants to get kind of like this attention, so we need to make sure that he got the attention and not cranky. And how we organize this thing, so actually I want to make that this is just like normal day. We wake up as the normal time, but we have less time for like say distance from the home to school, so we try to always do something, but we are always being on time. We get dressed as we usually going to school, and it's required actually we just go outside, going around the house like pretending that we are going to work or going to school, so we have time to go out, not just spending time inside the house. And also like I try to make a schedule for ourselves so we can have some like this. So I'm making the schedule. Actually everything is not really prepared, as we have not really much time to prepare, but I hope next week everything will be better. So this is our actually daily schedule, which is like improve or is tentative or whatever. It depend our me and my husband's work. So whoever like we have time to do it, or we should adjust the time. Like we, for example, we have aamu piri, päivä piri. It means like a morning circle or day circle. If we cannot do it, then we can have evening circle, because usually in our family we have only evening circle. And then we have the study. So my study usually start at 8, but it's also depends, sometimes at 10 o'clock. And this is like whoever have more free time or like can be adjust, then handle this boy. But this Nina, usually in the morning I give that kind of schedule like this. So for example, this is from yesterday. She's writing it by herself, and then this is Thursday. I write it last night because she was so tired, and then we always try to following the time as the normal school. So we try to just be as much as possible being like normal school, and then the tasks and the homework also we do it same as the school. So if there is homework, like for example, this one is a homework, so she do it after around in the afternoon during her kerho or during the afternoon school, after school club. So after school, usually after 3 o'clock, when she can have a free time doing whatever she wants. But we can continue here. And we have outdoor. It's actually is depend, like here not really required to go to the playground, so we just go to the forest. Here is luckily that we have quite a huge forest next to our home, so we can spend time there. And today we are not going out because it's some of us Nilo get flu, so we try to not going out. And tomorrow we try to go to the forest, as Nina has PE, so we try to do some PE there. And we have lunch usually at 11, but of course it's depend on my study. If I'm study, usually I need to study, then my husband handle the lunch for the kids. So usually in their school they have around 11 or 10:30 or a little bit before. So I try to make it at 11, but it depends. And I need to back to study, Nina need to back to study, and my husband need to work, and Nilos usually has sleeping time at this time. So we are quite free, then I can be more focused on my study, and usually I try to make myself in peace. And here is, and the next is around 2. Usually in Finland the kids has kind of afternoon snack, so I try to give them some, we call it valipala. So for me and my husband, we can adjust, like whenever we want to have a coffee, like today for example, I have a coffee here, I have my computer here, and I can work everywhere because I need to handle this one a bit like everywhere. So my table is not always here or in my own table, because we have actually 3 space, which is why like we can really concentrate doing the work, but it's depend on this prince. Okay, we continue to after study. So me, usually I finish my class around 3 or after 3 or before something like 3. Then I can have handle the kids. So it's more fun activity, crafting and free things. Like we can do some dance activity or we can watch something, but we try to avoid to have a gadget. And Nina having gadget today because of her task of Finnish, which is she needs to browse from internet how to get the material from the internet. So this fun activity usually I have it here, and I have some crafting table or crafting stuff, and I have more in the storage actually, but I just try to get this stuff here. Actually this is like, and then all the papers here and some books there, more books there. Nilo can have PC here. We have this kind of thing as well where Nilo can keep busy, or this kind of thing is really helpful. So actually when I'm studying as practical nurse, it's quite help a lot to make them being in, how to say, being active during this homeschool, let's say homeschool. So there is the boys busy. Does Nilo wants to get something? I got some, let's see what I got here. I get some small toys where he can play. Here. Haluatko Niilo leikki tämä? Do you want to play this? Or do you want to play that? Here is Lego. I'm trying to give him some Lego. Like this. Okay, this is in front of the camera and he's calm. So some of you maybe have a toddler at home and cannot be calm. That's normal. This is not always happen like this. See. Okay, and also important thing that we have here is water. So we have Nilo's water. This is actually Nina's. This is mine. This is Nina's. So
Nina's?
No, Nilo's. This is Nina's, Mom's, and Nilo's, and Mom's coffee, and Mom's computer, and Nina computer.
Nina.
Mm.
Nina.
Yo, ID. Yo, yeah, Nilo. And yeah, we take a turn with my husband who is taking care of the kids and whatever. And this is like solely it's really good for maybe if you are at home and you do nothing, maybe it's better like you make it like this. If you want to know how to use this, you can check in my before the video about like we do evening circle. So how we use this, so we ask the kids like how are you today and how is the weather today. We have a sunny, rainy, and then what is it? Snowy, cloudy, and windy. Yes, this is the car what he give. Okay, let's play. Sometimes when I have free time like this, it's easier for me and for him to make, how to say, he's fine to play, but the problem is sometimes also like, you know, he wants to get the attention, so I cannot give because I need to do the tasks, and my school also sometimes we need to listen or reading the material what the teacher give, and then we need to send the answer or like the feedback or something, so to make sure that we are really listening the, I mean like really in the school, not just absent and then we go away, something like that. Wow. Maybe some of you has some problem similar as me sometimes or behind this camera, because usually toddler is not always like this, and sometimes they just cry, they just do that. You need to take yourself also calm down, because I still learning how to manage this, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, here is other two kids sleeping. And here is actually Nina do some kind of things like she's writing this things you can do when you are bored: draw, play with Nilo, do math, read a book, eat, go outside, crafting, play with toys. I don't think so that it's 100% Nina. I don't think so that there is 100% here. There is missing thing. Gadget.
Yeah, but I think when you're bored, when you can have gadgets.
Ah, so Nina actually allowed to have a gadget. She has the own computer, so she can study there. And this is like learning. How many? What is that? So this is a Finnish. Like we have the link to go to there, and we can study what is there. The Finnish, like how many, and also this is, in my opinion, is a kind of math, economy. So she is here. And she got a phone, but this phone cannot use during this homeschooling. Okay. And Nina also has tablet, so it's quite. Yeah. Wow, Nilo, do you want to sit here and reading the book? Otako kirja? Nalle, yo. Ambil nalenya, Anna, nalle. Ambil nalenya. So here is maybe if you realize we speak 3 languages. And because me Indonesian, my husband is Finnish, and we are staying in Finland. And Nina is, what language you use usually?
English.
English. She's kind of native speaker, kind of English speaker. And here is Nilo. What language you use, Nilo? Wow, let's build a tourney. Do you want to play paliko, Nilo? We got this paliko. 9. Haluatko paliko? No? So here. And then this is like our schedule. So mostly we spend time in this room. Of course, we can go out in the living room sometimes. And we have some, how to say, space there for moving. And we can do some things. Nina, can we have that kind of dancing? Do you remember dance freeze or like ding 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 ding, that kind of thing? That's
You
fun.
can have it behind.
Yeah, because your class is ending now 9:45. We can have that move. And what was that? Should we do that move things? We should move this one first. Oh no! So we are going to have some a little bit move, because we during this online study, mostly we spend time sitting in front of the gadget or in front of the computer. So we need to a little bit do some moving. So I need to move this. Nilo, halat ke T9. Nilo. We need to move a little bit. No need to put everything.
Yeah, but these cars can really hurt much, so we have to move the cars.
Clean up. No, Nilo. This is sometimes happen. Yeah, behind the camera is happen like this. We need to make him come. No, let's turn it on and then he will follow. Okay.
Walking clean.
So we will put this here. Hold up.
No.
No. No. No. No, we are going to do something. Nina is cleaning up. Nina is cleaning. Oh no. Nilo, tule kosa. Are you coming, Nilo? Nilo.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep.
You ready to clean that one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's so small.
Skate. Ha! Now let's see if you can remember what the sounds tell you to do.
We remember what we need to do.
Walk.
Nilo, tak edessä.
Oh no!
Nilo, clean up.
I think.
Like this.
I think.
Yeah.